Oh my god, this is starting to give me a little problem with my eyes. Sorry about that. Okay, here we go. What is up, guys? This is Drawzer OP here, and I'm making a video. Sorry for the long wait. It's been a very long time that I haven't made a video so far, and I've been making so many videos with the camera, not making any gameplay. Today, about a few days ago, I finally saw the trailer for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. I could not record at the time, but my hypeness was so real. I saw the game, I saw the hub world on the trailer, and I saw some different things. I saw some changes there. I saw scenes from movies and from series, from the Dragon Ball series and Dragon Ball Z series. And I'm here to talk about a possibility for Xenoverse 2 to become a great success than the previous game, Xenoverse 1. So here we go. So I'm going to have to do my best. So here we go. For my honesty opinion, for Xenoverse 2, I just think of my honest opinion, from what the Xenoverse 1 game, we had certain transformations. We had Super Saiyan 1 and 2, and Super Vegeta 1 and 2, and Unlock Potential, and Kaioken times Twee? What the fuck? Twee? Oh my god. Super Saiyan 3 is not Super Kaioken times 3 and Kaioken times 20. So from what I saw, and I saw the trailer, that we're gonna have two characters coming up that was supposed to be in the game in the first place, Zarbon and Dodoria. We're gonna have two movie characters, which is one is for Turles from the Fruit of the Tree of Might, and Lord Slug from the movie Lord Slug, of course. And I'm hoping for this next Xenoverse game that's coming for PS4, Xbox One, and Steam. I hope we get to see newer transformations from was supposed to be from the first Xenoverse 1 game for PS3, Xbox 360, Xbox One, PS4, and Steam. And for my hope, and for my honest hope, and for the honest opinion for me, I hope that we have a newer transformation, which is Super Saiyan 3, False Super Saiyan, which was shown in the movie Lord Slug, since Lord Slug is going to be in the game. And also, I hope we get Unlock Potential, not Unlock Potential, but Potential Unleashed, that's a transformation that Gohan has on Xenoverse 1, and I hope we get to see that on Xenoverse 2, because Potential Unleashed is a very cool transformation. It gives you a very completely different aura, but the shading from the transformation looks so sick that I would love to have a transformation like that. And I hope for Xenoverse 2, let us keep our characters at level 80. Seriously, level 99 was a pain. A real pain in the neck. I don't want that to be at Xenoverse 2, because Xenoverse 2 at level 99, it was broken. People making broken builds, people with 100 on 3 things, and for example, for three things at 100, for the things you want to put, like there's going to be people going to put 100 basic, 100 stamina, 100 health to be a brawler without even resorting on ki, or strike supers, or having any key bars whatsoever. And I do hope that we get the chance to have 600 attribute points for the characters. However, hear me out, you're going to be like, Drawzer, 600, sorry about that, 600 attribute points on your character? Everyone's going to be putting everyone at every character that they have at level 100. However, with 600 attribute points from the points that you want to put on your character, for example, from each level up, right? From each level up, when you're level 80, your ki and your stamina will not be increasing. However, from the points that you're going to get are going to help you out on that situation. For that time, for example, when you want to put 10 points, but exactly from when you level up to each level, you're going to have an additional of 5 points each for Xenoverse 2. I do hope that level 80 gives us 600 attribute points, but each point is going to be 5 points at a time for a level up. So, for example, you go to level 1, then you go to level 2, you have 5 points. And then you're level 3, you have 5 points. That means it's 10. Each level that you get will give you an additional 5 points from each level that you got. And for each level, you will be able to increase the stats that you want to put on your character. For example, you put 5 points, but you put another 5 points, that's 10. You'll get 1 bar of stamina. But each time that you level up is going to become a level up for a stamina bar, which is going to be 5 points at each level, each point that you put on your character. And also another thing that we want on Xenoverse 2, remove the stats of increase and decrease to the character for decrease and an increase for the clothing. Remove it immediately, because on Xenoverse 1 is that people use the same clothes over and over and over by using other points from other people, and each time you put a point on the character that has the clothing like completely full, like for example you put the Bardock clothes, it's a striker clothes, it should be removed. The attribute points that you get from the clothing, like each clothes has their own unique attribute points. For example, 5 points each clothing, upper, lower, feet, and hands. 5 points, that means it's about 5, 10, 15, 20. 4 pieces, upper, lower, hands, and feet. 20. And the decreasing will be each point of 5 points of decrease from the clothes that you're wearing. That is got to be removed, because I don't like the attributes on the clothing, because we want to be stylish on our characters. We want to be cool with the characters that we have, with the clothes they are wearing, without any worry of stat decrease or stat increase whatsoever. But let's talk about the points that each level up you'll get. You'll get like about 5 points each, and you'll level up to another level. And you're gonna be like, Dronzer, from each level you're gonna put like 1 point at one thing? You're gonna be in a clear disadvantage. You're just gonna keep leveling up your character to level 80, and you have 600 attribute points, but you just got to have to wait of doing the story mode with a character that has no stamina and ki. But for this is gonna be a very honest and a very responsible answer. From the previous game that you played for Xenoverse 1, you can have the file from the previous game that you have from the newer game, Xenoverse 2. You can transfer that file of Xenoverse 2, you can transfer the file from Xenoverse 1 to your Xenoverse 2 copy of the game. It doesn't matter if it's a CD version or a digital version of the game. If you want to do the story with the characters that you want to pick, from the first, when you have a character that's level 99, however, your characters are going to be level 99 either way, because the stats are going to remain there. But that's only going to be the character from your own story. And then when you want to level up your character, you can do parallel quests by leveling them up on the parallel quest from doing online or offline. But with the save file from Xenoverse 1 that you got, for those who are PS3 and Xbox 360 users, or if you don't need to, but for PS3 users only, you can save your save file into your PlayStation Plus, and you can transfer that save file into your PlayStation 4 with the characters that you have. But if you have a PS4 and you have Xenoverse 1 PS4 version, then you'll be able to send the PS4 Xenoverse save file into your Xenoverse 2. It's the same thing with the PC version, which is from Steam. You send your save file from the Steam version, from your Xenoverse 2 Steam version, etc., etc. It's the same other thing. Like, for example, for Xbox One, you will send the same thing. Your Xenoverse 1 file from Xbox One, from your Xenoverse 2 game. And now, from what I saw from the trailer as well, the trailer looks incredibly beautiful. We saw the new protagonist flying around. We can finally assume, but we're not assuming. I'm just assuming on my point that we're going to have an opportunity to fly, and I do mean fly, on Toki Toki City, and we'll be able to explore other places that Xenoverse 1 didn't have. From the streams that I saw and from previous interviews about a character becoming a Super Saiyan 3, they're thinking about making for the next project, which is Xenoverse 2. I'm hoping that we get Super Saiyan 3, but it's going to be a long, hard work to have a character that's Super Saiyan 3 with the longer hair. It's going to be a lot of long and hard work to work on this. But as I was mentioning about the 600 attribute points, you can have 600 attribute points from each level each time. So I'm just adjusting my shirt because sometimes my shirt cannot be staying in the same place. Sorry. And 600 attribute points from each level, from 5 levels. Each level do you level up like about level 1 to level 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and you get like about 20 points each, or about 50 when you're level 5. So I don't know, I'm not sure about that because 5, 10, 11, no, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 points, like you can level up for any time. Like you got 10 points, you put in your 10 points on your stamina, you got 1 bar of stamina. And then when you have 100, you have 9 bars of stamina. And when you have like 100, you have 10 bars of stamina. And if you have 90, is 9 bars. It's the same thing with your ki, but with your health, basic attack, strike. And let me tell you something about the characters developed. I just wish that all the characters would be balanced. For example, for how the character could be bulky, slim, or skinny. Just remove that little stat boost from being skinny, for having your basic attacks lower and your ki blast attacks much higher. And your bulky, your ki blast attacks gets lower and your basic attack gets stronger. And your strike and ki blast supers will be stronger when they're... Your strike supers will become stronger when you're bulky, and when your ki blast supers are stronger, you'll be able to have a lot of stronger ki blast supers. But if you have second weight, your stats are balanced. However, I just want that effect removed. Like, for example, when you're bulky, skinny, and slim, like natural body form, you will not have a decrease or an increased stat. It will be completely balanced. And for example, the tallness as well. For the tallness, for how tall you are, the higher your health is, the lower your speed's going to be. And it's reversed. When you're small, you becomes faster and your health gets lower. Remove that increase and decrease, because we are trying to make... I'm trying to to explain my honest opinion from Xenoverse 1 that needs to be improving on Xenoverse 2. Because if you make your character tall, if you want to make your character tall, your speed will not be decreasing and your health won't be increased either. And how small you are, your health will not decrease and your speed will not increase either. Because we want our characters to become balanced and fair. Because from Xenoverse 1, it was decent. It was decently good, but it was bad at the same time, of people making them taller to have a lot of health, making a lot of tanky builds, and a lot of faster characters, and running all the way the fight, and you can't even keep up with them because of the hit detection. I hope on Xenoverse 2 the hit detection gets fixed. I really do. Dims, can you please make this? Dims, if you're watching this video, please give this idea to the developers, so that way the developers can make this game balanced and more fun and fairly. And let's talk about the disconnections and the rage quitting. On Xenoverse 1, when you rage quit, you get a red name. That is disgusting. That's so disgusting about a person rage quitting. However, when you rage quit, there's supposed to be a penalty. Not a red name, but it's supposed to be having a penalty. For when you have a disconnection, when you disconnect online, you'll have a 25 minute break. A 25 minute, I think it's a 25 punishment. But the longer you continue to quit in Xenoverse 2 on rank, you will eventually get those minutes increased, and then it goes to 1 hour or at least a little bit more, because there's got to be a penalty to to how long we want. We need to make this penalty. Okay, sorry about this. I'm just making this video. I could have done a warm-up video, but I'm just saying this right freaking now because this Xenoverse 2 game needs to become a lot better than Xenoverse 1. And now it's gonna be on winter. It's like crazy, but can you at least work a little harder so that way the game can become fair? Like fair and fun? Come on. And some things that, for example, when somebody disconnects in the middle of the match when you're about to win, they're gonna get disconnected. When you beat them, when it says KO or KO finish or KO finish, when it comes to say when you're about to beat him, you're doing your combo and you're finishing off with a super attack or finishing him off faster with a key blast attack or an ultimate or super, the person disconnects. However, when the person disconnects, when you're about to win, they should just let the let the person, when the person leaves, the computer will be fighting against you. What that means is the computer will fight you, and the player that was playing with that character is no longer playing, is no longer controlling him. Sorry about that. Sorry. What this means is that when the player disconnects, when they're about to lose, they should have the character that was playing against you be a computer, and you'll still get the battle points from that fight that you fight against the computer that the player rage quitted. It's the same thing when you say finish, when you're gonna get some points, when you won the fight and you won the battle points, you beat your opponent, but when he quits, you will still get his battle points. That is another thing that needs to be fixed as well, because I'm done with the rage quitters. They need to have a penalty. If they continue to rage quit, they'll finally realize that rage quitting means, like, saving your points, saving some virtual points means absolutely nothing. What matters is the skill of the player and how they play. And there's one more thing that I want to add. I hope that we get a Super Saiyan 4 transformation for our characters, and I hope that the Earthlings get a transformation For example, potential unleashed and unlock potential for the Earthlings, and also Villainous Mode 1 and Villainous Mode 2 for the characters that are normal characters, like a Namekian, a Majin, a Frieza race, and an Earthling. And for Saiyans, Super Saiyan 1, 2, and 3, and, Super Vegeta 1 and Super Vegeta 2. However, it's going to be Super Saiyan 3, not Super Vegeta 3. It's going to be Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan, and also Villainous Mode Super Saiyan 1 and 2 should be added in the game as well, because I'm hoping that we get, and let me just check out real quick if the video, yep, the video's still continuing. I just needed to check out if the flash was gone, because the flash was, ugh. But from Xenoverse 2, I hope we get to see these changes on Xenoverse 2, because we want newer transformations, we want newer characters in the game, and we want another story. And and also there's like what you wished that could happen, what your decisions could be in Xenoverse 2. From when you're doing the story, what you want to decide, what you want to do, from the mission to change history, anything about it. I may make that from the next video about the changing in history, about what you want to change that in history. And I do hope that we get all of the races. I hope we get androids, the android race, the bio android. There's more races. Alien race. That is exactly what we want. New races and an android race like Android 17 and 18, which their real names are Lapis and Lazuli. And Bio Android, which is Cell. And an alien, which is an alien who is Mira, who's an alien created by Toa. But he can be an android, but he's not an android. He's an alien with alien DNA from the strongest fighters. That's why I want this to be on Xenoverse 2, about the 600 attribute points thing. But however, when you have 600 attribute points, from the points that you can get from the character itself, from the character. You have 600 attribute points. Decide what you want to put on your points on your character. But after you put the points that you used, from the points that you used, from the points that left, the points that you left over will be gone. But when you're level 80 and you have like about, when you're leveling up, you can put your points whenever you want. However, when you try to level up, each level up you get, you'll still get points. However, from the points you want to put in your character, you will, from the points you'll be able to put, I may be able to make another video to explain it better. And I hope we get a change of aura too. When you go Super Saiyan, or Super Saiyan 2, or Super Saiyan 3, or Super Vegeta 1 and 2, you'll be able to change your aura. But Villainous Mode cannot be changed because Villainous Mode is a dark aura. That's it. So guys, this is all I have for you today. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please give me your honest opinions. Write in the comment section below. Tell me what your honest opinions about the game. And I'll be able to explain a lot more about the choices you can make from the history, from the story mode, and from the attribute points, and from other characters as well. That's it. I'll be seeing you all in the next video. Bye.